Alrighty guys, so we've got a couple of new things here. After our live stream last night, everybody was mentioning that I didn't have a driver or steering wheel, so I went out and got the Yeah Racing X DarkDragonWing servo mounted steering wheel to try and mount into this truck. So we're gonna see if we can't get that in there. There's 3 different ways that you can actually mount this in the car. So hopefully one of these will work for us. I'm thinking it might be that one. So yeah, we'll check that out. And I got the RC 4-wheel drive driver. I hate to get him muddy, but he looked like he was the right size, even though it looks like he's wearing lipstick, which is kind of funny. So hopefully he won't get too muddy in there. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's get to it. Let's bring the truck in here a little closer, kind of see what we're dealing with. Up underneath there. Some batteries in there, but it looks like we might have a nice little plate up underneath there that we can work with to mount to. We'll have to take a look. Alright, let's take a look at this guy though. What do we got in here? Little micro servo, some double-sided tape, a Y splitter so that you can just go off of your receiver so it'll match up. Some other connector. I'm gonna have to look at the directions here. And then a little itty bitty tiny screw set that comes in here. So well, where to begin? I guess we just cut things open. I guess we look at the instructions. Wow, look at, you actually have to put the screws into the steering column. So, wow. Servo gears. And then type C, your different mounts here. I think we're gonna do this mount reversed if we can. Flip that around maybe and try and mount up into the dashboard. All right, let's get this plastic gears. So let's zoom in here. Let's take a look at what we're working with here. Basically, we're going to be taking the steering wheel shaft. We have to put 6 screws, 8 screws into here. 6 screws it looks like. It's going to go, this gear will slide on to the shaft like so, which will then go into the housing that holds the servo right here, like so. Then our servo will go here with another gear on it to be able to move this thing. So pretty straightforward it looks like. Hopefully what I'm going to be able to do is the directions show mounting this way with this little arm going backwards. I want to try and bring it forward to mount to the back of the dash and see if that'll work. Where do we begin? Lots of screws it looks like. The steering wheel. Man, these are tiny screws. I'm gonna lose some. I just have a feeling. So I guess the goal here is gonna be to get 1 or 2 of these in, and then that should help us out with the rest of it. Go, screw this in here. Spin this and line up the holes in, and do all of the rest. So let's play a little speed up music here, fast forward music. We didn't see what that looks like actually. Might have to drill this out some more. Oh, I didn't think about that. I'm gonna have to drill that out. Yeah, because either way, this diameter of this is pretty much the same as this. So whether I came through before I put the steering wheel on or I go out through now, I'm pretty much in the same boat. Now, so this will go through here, and then it looks like we'll just put like a little rubber band thing on the back of here to hold it. That's what it looks like. So we're going to drop our cable through. This thing's kind of able to be spread apart, which is how we will get the servo in. You got to make sure the gears are going to go right side here. There we go. That worked. So now we got to cinch this down. Alright, so this is going to go through here to cinch this up. And then we are gonna go ahead and I think put the gears on and see how we can mount this. I can't really see what I'm doing here, but this battery in here is gonna make this very tricky to work with, because it's gonna wanna mount right here, right on top of our battery. But first I'm gonna have to drill this out bigger. So that's gonna require removing this. Alright, so we had to really chew into the bottom of this in order to let the gearing be in here. As the plastic dries a little bit more, because I basically ground it out with the Dremel, I will start cutting it out. But it just is not brittle enough yet, because it's still kind of warm. So I'll just give it a little minute. But we're going to just try and kind of test fit it at this point, see what we're dealing with. We do need to put our gear onto our servo as well. But yeah, there's just a lot of really little pieces here, and because of our the way that this is all made, it makes it a little bit difficult to get it all lined up. So this is basically what we're dealing with, and I have to have room for these gears to be able to move. And so I have to take that into account when I mount it to make sure that I have spacing for these gears. And that's what I've been running into with as my problem here, trying to figure out how is going to be the best way for me to mount this. Think maybe we got it here. See if we can get any bite with this screw though. I've drilled so much away. Alright. Alright, so my battery died and on the camera, and I just got it hooked back up. But I did figure a few things out in the meantime. You do have the splitter, but there was another cable I didn't know what it was for. And that is to reverse it. And so when I first plugged it in, my steering wheel was turning the wrong direction because of the way that I mounted it, and this then reverses it to go the right direction. So as I turn right, the steering wheel as well turns right. But if I don't have this little piece in here with this little chip, it goes the wrong way. So I don't know if this is waterproof, so I'll probably conformal coat that as well, just like I did to the receiver box for this. But we're getting that much closer, guys. Alrighty guys, so we've got our driver in. Everything is zipped up in here as far as wiring goes. We've got our servo up in here with the little L brackets on each side holding it in place so it doesn't really move. It's in there pretty tight. We've got our driver here, one-handed steering. Looks pretty good though. Got him seat belted in using a zip tie here, wrapping around the seat. Just kind of looking like a seatbelt, I would say. And yeah, that's it, guys. It went in. It looks really cool. I'm really happy with how it turned out. We'll put the body on real quick for you. That seatbelt looks a little bit more realistic, I guess, with the body on. There we go. Get it nice and down tight there. Try and get this where we can see him driving. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think, at least. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. We'll see if we can get around the front here. Yeah, I'm digging it. So anyway, guys, that's because you said in the comments in the live video that you wanted to see this. As you can see, his legs didn't make it in. I had to cut something in order to get him to fit. In fact, he didn't have legs before with the SCX10, so I had to find his waist and get that put in and velcroed. But overall, I think it's good. I put a little bit of double-sided tape under his hand because his grip was too wide, and so it was just slipping around the wheel. But now it's on there nice and good. Looks pretty natural to me. The steering wheel does move a little bit, but not much I can do there at this point with the way that it's all rigged up. But yeah, anyway, thanks for the suggestion, guys. I wanted to do it, but I wasn't really motivated to until all of you kept saying, you need to do this. And so I went online to look up the servo, because I have mini servos or micro servos. And there was a kit for like $20 by Yeah Racing to just stick it in. And so, yeah, for that it wasn't worth my hassle. I just bought the whole kit to assemble it and stick it in here. Had to mod it a little bit, which everybody will have to do with this in order to make it fit into their, whatever their custom body is and interior. So hope you like it again, guys, and thanks for the tips and thanks for pushing me to make things greater. And we'll catch you next time. Have fun RCing, guys.